What's going on, people? We are Tottenham TV. Spurs safe and sound into the fourth round of the Carabao Cup. Tottenham 3, Doncaster 0. And you know what? Easy does it today. Could have been more. Could have been a lot more if Tell would have put away his chances. Obviously, Bergvall had one ruled out for offside as well. Palhinha with the overhead kick. Javi Simmons with another set-piece assist. How did you assist today?
Look, I think it was a really decent performance, Ben. You know, we come out here, we gave minutes to as well. Youngster, 16 years of age, Luca Williams, Barnett, Johnson got on the score sheet. Tell, I really wanted to work for the kid. Yeah. You can see the amount of effort that he puts in, but he had two great chances today and he fluffed his lines a little bit. I do hope next time they'll go in for him. But overall, a really good performance. I'm happy. We're into the next round. That's the main thing that counts in these encounters.
Yeah, I guess that is the only real negative from today is Matty's Tell. And I don't want to dwell on the negatives, but he got the chance in the number 9 today, move over to left wing. I don't think he performed really at either side of them. And the chances, one came when he was in the 9, one came when he was on the left wing, and fluffed his lines both times. But look, let's leave the negatives out of it really today, because I think it's all round really positive. I think for the first half, I think the midfield ran the show. I thought Bentancur, and particularly
fantastic.
Bentancur was brilliant in the first half, but there were really moments as well in the first half where Archie Gray was pulling the strings, I thought. So I thought really strong performances in the middle of the park. Palhinha filling in at centre-back today like he's a seasoned veteran at centre-back.
Oh, unbelievable performance from Palhinha in a position that he's not even used to playing, and he gets the overhead kick, the goal taken with composure.
Overhead kick, man. He seemed to land in slow motion.
Do you know what? It was like he realised that he had to do an overhead kick to score, and then he was like, all right, I'll grab it. And then he tapped it in. It was brilliant to see. Really good performance overall from some of the other youngsters. You know, Spence, I think he did really well. Odebear as well, I think he's worth a mention. I thought he was very, very handy out on that left, and he was causing havoc every time he got the ball. So yeah, a lot of positives with that performance. We go on to the next round of the Carabao Cup, and who knows, maybe this can be our first trophy under Thomas Frank. That's what I want to see.
I hope so. I mean, one player in Brennan Johnson, I was getting quite frustrated with in the first half.
I
felt like he grew into it massively in this. I mean, look, second half was a bit of a non-contest at times, but Brennan Johnson was the really one that was taking the game to them. He was beating men out on that right-hand side, getting good crosses in the box, and ends up with his goal.
Do you know what? He did fantastically in that second half. He was creating havoc. He was running behind the Doncaster defence often. And yeah, he got his just rewards, last minute of the game, sneaks in there, goes one-on-one with the keeper, and he always looked confident, always looked like he was going to score. Got his Johnson again, ole. So yeah, brilliant.
You know what with Johnson is? Because the position that he scored from today was like a central position, running in behind.
It was.
Once he got that run on the defender, you knew defender was never going to get to him.
Toast.
And when he gets into that position as well, he's always going to score, Brennan Johnson. So I mean, is that the future now for Brennan Johnson, like in that central area? Because I felt like sometimes he gets a bit wasted out on the wing.
I think for some games, maybe playing centrally. But I also think that he's got a part to play, because you can see what the havoc that he causes out on the wing as well. When he beats his man and he puts in a good ball, Tell should have scored from one of them. And you keep doing that week in, week out with players like Javi Simmons around the edge of the box. I think you're going to get a lot of goals from those kind of positions.
Yeah, so big up to Brennan Johnson today, getting his goal. 3 goals so far this season for Brennan. And he comes under a lot of stick and a lot of criticism, but he puts the ball in the back of the net.
So that's his job. At the end of the day, if you're doing your job, you're doing your job, and I think Brennan does his job very well. Yes, he can frustrate at times, but guys, you got to remember these guys are in the spotlight of the Premier League. In this case, the League Cup, but they're under such a spotlight where we're scrutinising every little tiny thing they do. At the end of the day, with a player like Brennan Johnson, he's giving you those goals week in, week out. He was our top goal scorer last season, and he got the final against United in Bilbao. So, yeah.
Javi Simmons, first start in the 10 today.
Decent. I think they did lock him down a little bit in that first half. But every time he did get on the ball or he turned his defenders, he just looked so sharp and silky on the ball. I think we've got a huge player on our hands with Xavi. I'm hoping he can break the duck maybe against Wolves and get that first goal.
I hope so. I want to see him persisting with him in the 10, because he just looks so dangerous.
It's got to be in the 10.
In the second half against when he came on against Brighton, right? But
Gotta
second
be.
assist, another corner assist for him. I mean, we look so dangerous from set pieces today. In every game, like you can see, we were sitting right behind the technical staff and Thomas Frank today. They're always shouting, they're always giving instruction, and particularly Jorgensen. And whenever there's a set piece, he's always up there and always shouting straight away. And we just look so dangerous from him.
It's amazing, Ben, to see some of the coaching staff and Matty Wells as well. They were in Frank's position on the dugout more often than Frank was there. We saw them more than we saw Frank, which I thought was quite incredible, really, which shows we were building a real team behind the dugout there, which I love to see. And long may it continue, Ben. I'm really positive about the future and where we're going.
Yeah, it seems that way. Another clean sheet as well today. Luca Williams-Barnett, who you mentioned before, 900th player to ever play for Tottenham Hotspur today. He gets that legacy number after Javi Simons got 899 last time out when he made his debut.
Incredible.
He got his 5 minutes today. I thought it was a bit of a mixed bag, but I think you can see the talent there.
The talent is there. The talent is there. He just needs his chance. These competitions, FA Cup as well. If we get a decent draw, these are the competitions that I want to see him get minutes in. I would have liked to see maybe a little bit more, maybe half an hour. But look, it was a great little cameo. 5-10 minutes. Had a decent little run around. I love the way he draws defenders in and then takes it away from them.
Tricky customer, you can see it already.
Very tricky customer. And yeah, we've got a real player on our hands.
Man of the match?
Man of the match. Oh, I have to go to Palhinha. I think he was brilliant. Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, it's a difficult one. I thought second half, probably Brennan Johnson was probably our best player. First half, I don't know, it's probably, I think, a toss-up between Bentancur and Archie Gray. I thought Archie Gray was really good as well in the first half.
Archie was good as well.
Few good performances out there, but look, it is worrying signs for Matty's Tell, because if you can't dominate in these kind of games, you can see he's really struggling with confidence. Like a confident Matty's Tell puts those chances away.
Yeah, he'd have 2 goals today. But look, focus on the positives. Through to the next round, clean sheet, and Williams-Barnett got 5 minutes. You know, can't ask for much more than that.
Well, on to the next round, Amir. First step to Wembley this season, 4th round. It looks like all the heavy hitters are going through. So who do you want in the next round?
Give me Wrexham.
Wrexham away, yeah?
Give me Wrexham.
Wrexham away, I'll take it, mate. Draw is about to be done, probably by the time we upload this video. But big up to everyone. Thank you everyone for tuning in today. Like, subscribe and comment. And as always, come on the Spurs.